Okay, Burgmüller, Innocence, the second half. Okay, so you have just finished the first half like this. Okay, now if you're going to go back and repeat, I think we already did this. The next thing you do is put your left thumb on C. Okay, so you just play C, next white key, back up, down to B flat, and then down a third. So play, down a second, up a second, down a second to the black key, down a third. Then you're back to the beginning. So if we're doing this for the second time, it goes like this. I'm ending it again. Okay, this time we don't do anything with our left hand. Our right hand is now going to start on C. Down a second, up a second, up a second, down a second. Okay, so again it goes like this. Okay, the part that you pretty much learned at your lesson, let's just review that. So we're going to start here with our second finger on C because we just did this. Okay, so here's what the right hand does. And you do that same pattern starting on F. Same pattern again starting on C, an octave higher. And then on F again, an octave higher. Okay, and then here we are, all the way up here, second highest C on the piano. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, now with the left hand, after you do this second ending on the right hand, okay, when we launch into this, here's what the left hand is doing. This is that really simple thing. B flat C 3 times, second, and then now you're going to do a third 3 times. Back to B flat. Putting the hands together. Let's review the rhythm on this part, okay? So this is the part right here. Okay, we're going bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. How we put that together, remember as we did at your lesson, you're going both, both right, both right, both left, both right, both right, both left. Okay, so putting the hands together on the keyboard, second finger on B flat in the left hand, second finger on C in the right hand. Okay, so here we go. This is right after this in the right hand. And we're going to go both right, both right, both, left, both right, both right, both, left, both right, both right, both, left, both right, both right, both, left. Okay? Now I'm going to do it without saying anything. All right, and here's the final little bit. Okay, let's do our left hand first because it's really, really easy. Okay, so the left hand ended on middle C. So all we're going to do you notice that that's the top of an F triad, F major triad? Now we're going to play the bottom of the F major triad and not play the C. Okay, so that's the next thing you do. F and A, 2, 3, and up to B flat and D. So 1, 2, 3, 1. And the right hand that goes with that. Okay, where did we end? Okay, we ended all the way up here on the second highest C on the whole piano, right? Okay, we're going to start on that same note and just play an F major scale going down. We did this at your lesson. It's really easy. Fourth finger on B flat. Just start on 5, walk down each finger in a row. When you run out of fingers, use finger 3 on the E, and then 4 on the B flat, just like we did before. Okay, we'll do that again. And then come up, not a fifth, but one more, a sixth, up to D. And one more time with the D. Okay, that's going to be light and bouncy, and then you come down on it again on the D. So that's that same rhythm we were doing here, right? But now we're going the other direction. Use 4, then 3, and then 5. And we're going to walk all the way down to our thumb. I'm going to stop right there. That's the middle of a pattern, but I want to put these two hands together. Okay? So remember, when we're up here on this really high C, this is kind of funny. It's an F major triad spread really far apart. Your F and A are down here, and your C is all the way up here. But it's still an F triad. Okay, so we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, off, off. Do you remember that? Okay, isn't that easy? Let's go on now with the right hand. Okay, now we're going to put the two hands together here. Notice the right hand was up on the second highest C on the keyboard. The left hand is on the F below middle C, playing the bottom of the F triad. So actually you have an F triad here. It's just exploded real far apart. F, A, C. Okay, let's put the hands together. Okay, then there's a pattern that goes on in the right hand. Let's do this one more time, then we'll go on. Okay, F chord real far apart. Okay, now let's go on with the right hand from here. Remember, we were going to walk all the way down to the thumb. Now you're going to turn around and go back up. This is just what we did before, but in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 1 on F, thumb on C, and end on F, which is the key we're in, right? So here's how that looks. And you're going to end with your fifth finger on F and your thumb on A. And that is also a sixth. Notice it's 5 fingers over 5 notes and then down one more. And one last time. And what the left hand does underneath that is really simple. Okay, it's just the outside of a C7 chord. Remember a seventh? You go down a whole step. And here, we're playing the lower C. We're going down a whole step from the next C. Playing C and B flat. You can hear that that wants to go right there. So it does. C and B flat to the bottom of an F triad. F and A. And then we end with the left hand down on 1F lower than what we just played. And here's how that fits with the right hand. I'm going to start, okay, remember this part? Then here's where this comes in. I'm going to do that whole last section. Okay, starting with the really exploded apart F triad. And then we'll repeat that whole last section, okay? So I'm going to play you the entire last section, okay? Starting, that's the end of the first section, and then we go to here. And there you have it. Have fun.